Hey, this is Alex with Zoho, and today I'm going to go over the super basics of importing leads from a CSV file. So we're in the lead modules up here. I'm going to go over to import leads, and we can either download the sample file, or what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get from my file system leads.csv, which I made before this video using mockru.com. So it's just a bunch of mock lead information in there. Go ahead and hit next. Pick my layout, want to use standard. Now, since this is all fresh lead information, I can just use the add new leads button. If the data I was importing had some duplicates with data that already exists in the CRM, that's when I need to play around with these options and pick the field that I wanted to skip existing leads on, just so we don't end up with any duplicate data, which is pretty nasty. But again, since this is just fresh leads, we're good to go there. So you can see all this data is mapped pretty nicely by default. Kind of cheated a bit because when I was doing the Mockru, my mock data resembles the format of Zoho data pretty quickly, but this is meant to be a fast tutorial, so that's fine. ID is the only one that isn't mapped. Zoho is going to generate its own ID to represent each record, so I don't really care. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed. Oops. So that is one nice thing. If you hit next and something's wrong, you'll get a little pop-up that says, hey, fix it. And then it'll be highlighted in red where it's wrong. So it looks like this was a text, or was set up by default to be text, and it is a number. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to that format that I like. Go ahead, next. Yeah, we're cool. So on to the next phase. Assignment rules, follow-up tasks, manual approval. I don't really need any of that, so just go ahead and hit finished. And now takes like 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. And we're good. Actually, that took like 7 seconds. Obviously, the time of import is going to be proportional to how much data you're importing. I was just doing a small amount of data, so it was super fast. So go ahead and hit leads, and now you see here is all of this nice imported data. Only imported 10, but you can see if you were importing 1,000 leads at once, might take a bit longer, and then you can choose how many records per page you want to see. And that is how you super basic way to import data in Zoho CRM.